They say if you want to hide a body, you put it on the second page of Google search results. If you want to hide a crime, you bury it in a general ledger under miscellaneous operating expenses. I'm Elias Thorne. For 12 years, I've been the chief forensic accountant at Vane Logistics. To most people, that sounds like the most boring job on the planet. To Julian Vane, our CEO, I was simply a piece of office furniture, a reliable, quiet, and slightly dusty fixture that processed numbers and didn't ask questions. That was Julian's first mistake. He assumed that because I didn't speak, I didn't see. In forensic accounting, we have a saying, numbers don't lie, but people do. For the last 18 months, the numbers at Vane Logistics had been screaming. It started small, rounding errors in fuel surcharges, slight discrepancies in vendor kickbacks. But then the miscellaneous column started growing like a tumor. By the end of last quarter, it hit $2.4 million. I knew exactly where it was going. I'd found the shadow ledger months ago, hidden behind a triple encrypted partition on the backup server that Julian thought was deleted. I'd also found the receipts. Thousands of dollars spent at the Ritz-Carlton, Tiffany & Co., and high-end boutiques in Paris, all categorized as business development or consulting fees. The consultant in question was Lydia, a 24-year-old marketing assistant who didn't know the difference between a pivot table and a dinner plate. Julian was subsidizing a second life for his mistress using the company's tax-deferred revenue. I didn't care. I stayed silent because, frankly, I liked my paycheck and I liked my anonymity. I'm a gray rock. I don't provide drama, I don't provide friction, and I certainly don't provide a conscience for people who lack one. As long as the direct deposit hit my account every 2 weeks, Julian could set the building on fire for all I cared. Then came Tuesday morning. Julian called me into his office at 8:00 a.m. His office is a glass-walled cage on the top floor, overlooking the city. It's designed to make him feel like a god and everyone else feel like an ant. He was sitting behind his mahogany desk, looking remarkably smug for a man who was technically embezzling from his own shareholders.
Elias, he said, tossing a folder onto the desk. We have a problem. An internal audit one I conducted myself has found a massive hole in our accounts. $2.4 million.
I didn't blink, I didn't even breathe differently. That's a significant figure, Julian.